Greetings and salutations all. I'm going to be stepping into the next reading today for our water signs. I just did the fire element for the month of June. Now we're going to go ahead and step into water for Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. I'm going to use the Moon and Stars Tarot deck for this reading. I'm going to keep it short and sweet today, trying to keep the readings at under 15 minutes, and I did already energetically clear all the cards before starting the fire sign reading earlier, which I just got done with. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in to the reading, and we've already called in, and we'll call in and continue to ask for the guidance from our Alpha and Omega creator and creatrix, from our divine beings and ancestors for our highest good. We are humbly asking for your assistance today for channeled message reading for our water signs. Starting today with the Ace of Cups, first card to hit the table. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Make sure nothing else flipped over. Channeled message reading for our water element brothers and sisters for the month of June. Channeled message reading, Alpha and Omega. Alright then. Got quite a few cards that flipped out here. That's way more than 6, I think. Let's see what we have. Be taking all of these. I'll tell you what. We'll make it an 8 card on that, and I'm going to keep these other ones to the side. I can't help that's all that came out on there, and if it's meant to be seen, it needs to be seen, and for further clarification, we'll have those there. So, water signs. We're going to start a reading today with the Ace of Cups. Cups representing the water element, and Ace beginnings. And as you can see on the bottom of the card, it does say satisfaction. Our cups, again, are our water sign elements that are representing with this suit in the tarot. Our emotional realm. And Ace is definitely a new beginning from the Most High. And a lot of times this can definitely indicate a new beginning, specifically in the realm of love. It can be romantic love, it can be friendship love, it can be family member love, but definitely does strike the chord of the emotional. So new beginnings in the area of love in your life, if this is your reading. And again, please don't hesitate to take what resonates and leave the rest. Always use your personal discernment as well. Moving on to the next card, it is in the upright as well, our Four of Swords, an air element card. Our air element brothers and sisters, as we've spoken about previously, Gemini, Capricorn, and Virgo. Oh, I'm sorry, my goodness. Let me go ahead and back up. That is not right. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius are air elements. I was mixing up some earth elements in there as well. Sorry about that, guys. So this could indicate you, if this is your reading, or somebody that is in your energetic endeavors, that new love beginning that you may be dealing with as well. And this can be in your sun, your moon, your rising, or your Venus, or any other of the actual planets that may be in your birth chart, that may be regarding with air, or in a person you're dealing with birth chart that you may be dealing with in this new endeavor of love that may have air in their chart. With the Four of Swords, it says on the bottom of it, recuperation. It's a card of reflection and going within and contemplation. So maybe resting and just thinking, because it is an air element, it does represent the world of thought. So somebody that's in deep introspection is represented by that card. Next we have a fire sign card, our Wands card, Three of Wands. That is a card of communication and actions, of course, an action card, and a movement card. Three of Wands often is looked at as possibly somebody who's looking at waiting for their ships to come in, and the movement coming towards them. This is, however, in the reverse, and it does make a lot of sense if you're in a place of deep introspection and going within to take time to reflect. You're not necessarily looking at the shore, are you? Wondering about what's coming in energetically towards you. You're taking time to be still. And I feel that this card is representing a pause in the action coming towards you, and any type of movement in this moment while you take time to contemplate and think that new Ace of Cups that you have in your world. Next we have another cup card, the Three of Cups. in our reading today for our water signs. This is a card that represents, as it states on the bottom, it can be celebrations. A lot of times if you're looking, of course, at the Waite tarot deck, which all of the tarot decks are then sculpted from and was the original tarot deck, it does represent on that, it has usually 3 ladies that have their cups in the air toasting in celebration and have a harvest at their feet. So it definitely can indicate a celebration of this new love and this new endeavor in your life of love. A time of celebrating, get together with friends and family for those joyous moments. So definitely a great card in the upright to have as well. Next we have the King of Wands in the reverse. King of Wands doesn't necessarily mean that if this is your reading that you are a male. It does represent the masculine aspect, which we all carry masculine and feminine within. It can definitely be a male. It could be you, or it could be somebody in your world you're dealing with, that it may represent something within them as well. It is a King of Wands, another energetic movement card. And as you can see on the bottom of the deck, it does say passion. So the King of Swords in the upright is definitely, in the upright, he would be representing a very busy masculine energy that's very energetic, very magnetic, very attractive. And those are definitely the base characteristics of this type of energy in the reading. He is, however, in the upside down in reverse. So this can definitely indicate somebody that may be a bit more on the what would be the negative side of those aspects. Yes, it could definitely be somebody magnetic, and is somebody magnetic, but they may be somebody in their ego too much, not well balanced. So they may be philandering. They may be dipping their stick in more than one location. If we're talking about a male aspect, or even a female aspect, maybe dipping their toes in the water of divine creation with more than one person. Not saying that's definitely what the card is about, but it's definitely somebody that's more steeped in their ego and isn't coming from a balanced place of the King of Wands. And an attractive person that doesn't have their ego in check can definitely be a bomb and very destructive as well. So just keep in mind that this could be your energy if it's your reading. It could also be somebody that you're dealing with, or somebody that you have dealt with. And it could be that this could be somebody you dealt with in the past that was previously in your world and has nothing to do with the Ace of Cups. Or it could be a return of somebody of this nature that wants to come in with the Ace of Cups and re-enter your world. But I don't really feel like that's where it's going. I feel like this might be somebody that you had been with previously in the past that acted in this nature and that isn't necessarily happy about your new endeavor, that you're taking slow, and that is a celebration of the new love. Somebody that maybe they're still in your trying to be in your energy field, right on the outskirts of where you were previously. Kind of pretty much what I'm feeling from this card today. Next, we have the next card in the deck, which is the Ten of Pentacles in the upright, an earth-based element card, a beautiful wealth and abundance card, and the ultimate fulfillment of the happiness and security that comes from a very secure place for the person this reading does resonate for the people. It goes right along with the Ace of Cups. It is a good affirmation card to not only is this going to be a new love endeavor, but this is going to be a stepping into an ultimate fulfillment. So with this card, with the King of Wands in the upside down, if this is somebody you dealt with previously that you have literally stepped away from and is in your past, and you have this Ten of Pentacles obviously coming into your world, and this is where you're at, the celebration, the new love. This is a very, very beautiful life. Make sure and protect this life. Don't get too much in your head about it. Enjoy it, but enjoy it from a very balanced place of being, and understand that you have something that is very much so beautiful and favored, and it can also strike the spirits of envy and jealousy in people, which are two very destructive spirits indeed. So be aware of that and protect what is yours. Be vigilant, enjoy, be balanced, and take note. When you feel in your gut that something's not right, with something that may be trying to interfere with that happiness in Ten of Pentacles, make sure that you take that into account and look at it from a balanced state of being, and be aware of the surroundings or things that may be trying to energetically interfere in that Ten of Pentacles. Again, the material wealth realm, beautiful card indeed. Next, we have our Page of Wands. She's in the upright, and in the bottom of the card it does say invention, an action card and energetic movement card as well. Again, our pages, we know we represent Pages are messengers. They can sometimes represent young people or children, but not always. And the Page of Wands specifically is a message, or a message coming to you, an energetic movement message, and it's in the upright, so it's definitely positive. So the whole reading, with the exception of the King of Wands in the reverse, that's trying to stick around where he's no longer wanted, or where she's no longer wanted, this whole reading is a very positive reading. The Page of Wands can be bringing you more good news of new endeavors and new experiences, new actions that are going to be available to you. You're going to, and a lot of times with the Page of Wands, I do see this as coming from possibly electronic communications as well. Maybe a text of something, maybe a trip that someone wants to go on and plan, or is planning for you. Maybe this with your new love, and your new love's planning a trip and wants to go and have an experience with you, and is sending you communication about that through a text or a phone call or a digital message of some sort. So I see that as a very, very positive card. Definitely feel that 100%. And it does lend to the beauty of this reading as well. Next in our reading, we have, for our water signs, we have the only major arcana on the table thus far. We do have one more right below it that I'm going to include as well in the reading. This is the card of death, or major arcana chapter card of death, and the closing and transformation. You see here on the bottom, it does say release. This is you dying to your previous life. I'm going to bring them up again. Dying to your previous person, your previous version of yourself, to unfold, for the caterpillar to become the butterfly. Transformation, alchemy. Death is the card associated in the major arcana with Scorpio. So, though the King of Wands here is a fire element, you know, the person of the masculine energy that's egotistical and not balanced and is chaotic. Perhaps the closing of the chapter, that this is representing the transformation in your world, is you stepping away from whoever that person might be, holding that King of Wands energy in the upside down and reverse, and closing that chapter, so your life can become this beautiful butterfly that we see out here, water signs. And I really feel that is what this is indicating as well, that you're dying to the old version of your life, and that may be on a huge level. And honestly, with the new love level and the Ten of Pentacles, and what I'm feeling from this reading thus far, is that's definitely what it's indicating. Don't be afraid of transformation and alchemy. It's what we're here for. We are all alchemists, and if we're doing it right, we alchemize on a daily and on a regular basis. And the more we do it, and the more become comfortable with it, change and embrace that change, and go through those alchemical steps, the more that we learn how to die in each moment to become a better version of ourselves. Not to die physically and to not know that scary place we're going to. I think that the ultimate physical death is a representation, and it's so scary because we get stagnant as human beings, and we get complacent. We want to hold on to things that no longer serve us, so we don't move forward in the way that we should. So we can understand that physical death is just but a big representation of the physical body having to wither and die, because energetically we are holding on to things we shouldn't be, and not going through the changes we should, to continually rebirth ourselves in the process. So I think it's a very beautiful reading. I feel that indeed it's very, very positive reading, and nothing to be afraid of at all. One more major arcana, and it's a 9-card spread for our water signs today. It is our Temperance card. We had Temperance in the last reading as well for our fire elements. So the Temperance card is a beautiful woman standing, and she has 2 cups pouring back and forth between the cups. Equal give and take. It says healing on the bottom of the card, and she does represent divine alignment. Equal give and take. Also ultimate soulmate connection card. With this brand new love, cup of love, and the Ace of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles representing the material wealth and security, and a very abundant current now moment and future. It's an equal give and take. If this is a romantic reading for you, congratulations, because the person that is entering your world, this new love that you found, you guys are going to equally give and take with each other. You're going to remember the importance of remaining in keeping that divine balance and the equal give and take, and filling each other's cup, but make sure you're filling your own cups first and you'll keep moving forward beautifully. This is a great reading today for you guys. Super excited to be delivering it for the month of June to our water signs. Again, please remember to like, subscribe, and share if it resonates. It helps the channel, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming back today. Have a beautiful rest of your day. And as always, my beautiful water signs, be balanced, be blessed, and be well. Take care. Love you guys.